We got a good one right here. Cop tackles black man on his property for filming him. Yeah, so the cop tackles black man recording him on his property. Wow. But the story kind of, I think it's applause, but the outcome is kind of good for this guy.
A local filmmaker is getting $300,000 because a cop brutally attacked him, and it was unprovoked. Let me take you to the first video. Here it is.
Here we go.
Why are you taking off like that, man? Huh? Why are you taking off like that? Get back. No. Get back. Nope.
Oh, I remember this.
You can see him. Keep your hands right up. You're interfering with me, my man? You're interfering, so you're going to go in the back of the car. That's fine. Okay. Dude, stop resisting me. I'm not resisting you. I'm not resisting you. Put me on the ground. If you keep fighting me, I will. I'm not fighting you. Dude, stop fighting. You're going to go on the ground.
Just ridiculous.
Absolutely insane. I remember
the city
this story.
of Vallejo, California, has agreed to pay $300,000 to the victim you just saw. Let's put up the pictures of the cop and the victim. Let me take you to the background of what happened. The black male is a local filmmaker. He filed an excessive force lawsuit against the city after he was tackled by that cop. The incident happened back in 2019 when the filmmaker and U.S. Marines veteran Adrian Barrow was recording Officer David McLaughlin holding a motorcycle rider at gunpoint in the driveway of Barrow's home.
Of his house.
At his house.
Mm-hmm.
He started recording. He's on his property. He started recording.
You know what? Yeah, he's on his own property, and he's allowed to. Video and public photography is protected under the First Amendment. I guess cops are too stupid to understand that these days. And then you got cops out there saying, "Oh, stop recording, put the phone away." What do you got to hide?
Barrow said in his lawsuit that the officer smashed his face into a wall and swung him into a pole. The officer applied handcuffs so tight it broke the skin on his right hand and left his fingers numb. The settlement money will be used to start a nonprofit organization that will provide the families of individuals who are affected by police violence, will provide some support for them. Prior settlements involving the same cop, you got the background, same police officer. This isn't the first excessive force settlement involving McLaughlin. The city agreed to pay $270,698 in a settlement with Santiago Hutchins last year after that same cop held Hutchins at gunpoint while off duty in a parking lot outside a Walnut Creek pizzeria. In August 2018, in an incident that was also caught on camera. In 2014, that same cop was named in a suit alleging that he and another cop pulled over Frederick Cooley without cause, held them at gunpoint, searched his car. The same cop has been a police officer since 2014 and was previously in the Oakland Police Department. His twin brother, whose name is Ryan, is also a Vallejo police officer. Both brothers have previously been sued for alleged civil rights violations. Officer David has also been involved in 2 shootings since joining the Vallejo police. He and Officer Matt Komoda fired on the suspect who was allegedly driving at them before crashing into a parked car on August 31st, 2016. Nobody was injured. McLaughlin is also one of several cops on the force who was alleged to be part of a group of officers who bent the tips of their star-shaped badges to mark their fatal shootings. Wow. The cop testified in court earlier this year that a Vallejo police lieutenant bent the tips of his and his partner's badges following a 2016 shooting. What do? They end up killing people, and then a superior will bend their badge back as a code to other officers that they are somehow badass, because they know how to kill people. Let's put up the chiefs. So you have Jason Todd, who was recently appointed interim police chief, when Chief Shawnee Williams abruptly resigned back in August after 3 years of holding the position. Earlier this year, 73 out of the 75 police officers who are members of the association voted that they had no confidence in Williams. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, but it happened. This is why we fight for reform. This is why we fight for justice. This is why we fight for accountability.
Yep.
My dear brother, thoughts on this?
And transparency.
Well, here's another case. So they've spent over $500,000 on this cop, just in 2 cases for him using excessive violence. And this money comes from the city, comes from taxpayers. It should come from the police fund. It should come from their pension fund or whatever monies are directed to them. And then the good cops would say, oh, we can't have these guys as cops anymore. And now him and his brother apparently have some kind of contest to out-bully each other. It's ridiculous. These aren't cops. These are bullies on the street who have guns and badges and like you said, take pride in it by bending the tip of their badge back. It's horrific.
Yeah, like I said, these ain't cops. These are blue line thugs. These are gangbangers with badges and guns trying to uphold the law. No, they're just menacing society into the community. So now another case of happy fuck the cops say. Fuck the police. With that said, I'm out here, Mike Chop. Peace out.